What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Zaki. Recently my little brother bought a motorbike, so we went out for a ride and shot that B-roll together. I hope you like that. Actually, the whole intro video was shot on my Sony mirrorless camera mounted on SCORP Pro, which is a high-end 3-axis gimbal from FeiyuTech. Today I'm going to demonstrate how I set up and operate gimbal to get smooth cinematic footages. Make sure to watch it until the end, as I'm going to announce the fun giveaway at the end of the video. Are you guys ready for it? Let's get right to it.
First thing is first, let's install the camera to SCORP Pro. Attach the base plate and quickly display to the camera with a provided Allen key. Mount the camera on the gimbal and lock the safety lock. In order to get the smooth gimbal movement, you have to position the camera in the spot of neutral gravity for each axis. Pan, roll, and tilt. A quick tip is, when you're working on one axis, you can lock the other two axes for easier balancing. Once you're done tweaking, unlock all the axes, press the power button, and you're ready to go. With maximum payload capacity of 4.8 kg, SCORP Pro can easily carry most of the mirrorless or DSLR cameras on the market. The 1.3-inch touchscreen makes it easy for you to operate and change settings for both the camera and gimbal. The material feels sleek and solid, it's super anti-shake. The suspension handle is detachable, so you can operate the gimbal remotely. SCORP Pro provides multiple modes for different shooting situations. What I use the most is pan follow mode, which allows the gimbal to move side to side, keeping the horizon at the same level. This gives you the most smooth footage out of all the modes in my opinion. My favorite movement with this mode is orbiting. Walk around the subject, keeping the subject in the center of the frame. This is where SCORP Pro's suspension handle comes in handy, as it will allow you to support the gimbal with both hands. Lock mode is great if you know that the camera framing won't change much throughout the scene. The gimbal is gonna limit all the vertical, horizontal, and roll movements. This mode is perfect for hyperlapses or the scenes like this. You can still use a joystick to adjust the angle of the camera if the subject accidentally gets out of the frame. FPV mode, on the other hand, is gonna allow the gimbal to follow all the movements you make. This mode gives you the most dynamic movement out of all the modes. The forest scene was shot in flash follow mode, which is like a faster version of FPV, so the gimbal follows your movement faster than FPV mode. Even though I was running fast on a rough surface, SCORP Pro was strong enough to keep up with the fast movements, and the result footage came out buttery smooth. So these are some of the basic modes on SCORP Pro, but I'm gonna show you more unique things SCORP Pro is capable of. If you go to scenario, there's gonna be lots of options for specific shooting situations. Portrait mode is gonna flip the camera 90 degrees and allows you to shoot vertical videos or photos. With the rising popularity of TikTok and Instagram Reels, this is such a great option to have. This cloud time-lapse was shot in motion-lapse mode, where the gimbal keeps changing its angle in a specific direction at a certain interval over the course of time-lapse. In order to do this, you have to make sure the gimbal is connected to the camera with a provided cable. Choose the duration of the time-lapse and interval, and set the starting point and ending point. Once they're decided, all you have to do is to press the start button and wait for SCORP Pro to finish the shooting. The last one is auto rotation. It is such a unique camera movement, and it's gonna add some spice to your video for sure. You can change the speed, direction, and number of rotations here. Rotation requires a stronger torque than any other gimbal movements, but thanks to its high payload capacity, SCORP Pro is capable of giving a super smooth rotation to even heavy camera setups.
So these are the key features of SCORP Pro. I hope you learned how gimbal is used to get smooth cinematic footages, and you can apply that for your filmmaking. That's it for today's video. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.